Peace and blessings, collective. Welcome in. I already have a spread sitting in front of me, and there is this major message of tend to your relationships, but not so much in a way that there is anything amiss, but just the fact that these relationships are going to help you carry the abundance that is incoming because it is huge. This is no small manifestation that is on its way to you. And the more hands you have on deck, the more you can welcome in. And that doesn't even necessarily mean that these people have to be involved in whatever this manifestation is, but the more trusted companions, counterparts, voices, hearts, souls that you have in your circle, the more supported you will feel, because it, whatever this manifestation is, it feels like it could make you feel ungrounded if you don't truly have support. 111 on the time as I'm saying that. The card that's on the bottom of the deck, and under that I'm now seeing the Empress. We have the Ace of Michael, which is the Ace of Swords in this deck, which it says a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. And it may not even be a problem, but it just may be a lack of communication altogether. There is so much coming in that you are going to want to share. And that if you don't have a big circle, or you don't have many people that you can talk to, pick up a camera, pick up your phone, speak, because there is a major throat chakra energy, the need to express what is taking place. And the last card I pulled before looking at the bottom of the deck was the World, which says a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. And that's Archangel Michael. And then the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Michael. You are, and Archangel Michael may be significant. Also Archangel Uriel and Archangel Sandalphon and Jeremiel. Excuse me. And Gabriel, because with the Empress that I'm now seeing, which says time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. You are receiving new beginnings. I need to stop taking cards because the message keeps flowing the same way. There is such an abundant overflow on its way to you. This card says new beginnings, Archangel Jeremiel. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Forgiving and compassionate review of the past. And that actually came out in another card here that was basically saying release the past. That actually may have been the first card that I saw on the bottom of the deck before I started shuffling. But there is this energy of letting go of any animosity about your past, or any narratives that you're still carrying that weigh you down, any maybe victim mentality, or feeling as though someone had done something to you that hindered you on your path. This is your sign to release that energy, that it no longer serves you, and release those people as well. But that may also be that area of communication, clearing up those communication problems that the Ace of Michael speaks of. If there are relationships that you still value, that you feel like can be salvaged, or maybe will return to you in the future, and this is all intuitive, take what resonates and leave what does not. Do not return to toxicity, or the word that came to mind was gaslighting, manipulation. Do not return to those energies, and you will know if there are relationships that are worth preserving, that are worth fighting for, worth having a conversation, because that conversation might be excuse me, the timeline shift that you're seeking. Like, that might be the catalyst for a new experience. And I just picked up the Nine of Ariel that's sitting on the table here, and it says your dreams are fulfilled, hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. There's a need to slow down and notice the beauty around you, to have gratitude for what you already have, so that when this abundance does come in, you're not overwhelmed by it. You are grateful for it. You feel worthy of it, because you are. You can't, if when you think of the abundance, when like hearing me tell you that there's abundance on the way, like how does that feel in your body? How does your nervous system respond? Do you get really excited? Does your heart start to beat fast? Do you start to question whether or not you're worthy of the abundance, or if it's really even coming? Like, just be grateful in the moment. Be grateful and feel it right now. Feel the gratitude as though it is already in your hands. And it's normal, because that's the thing. This is going to be your new normal. Whatever this abundant manifestation is going to become your new normal. And that means needing to feel normal when it arrives. Like, just say you post on social media and you don't have a large following, and all of a sudden you get 10,000 followers, and it's like, okay, how does that feel in your nervous system? Are you scared of being seen by that many people? Or are you at peace because you know that that was what you were manifesting and now it's here, and you feel the same way you've always felt because you always knew it was yours? You see the difference in those two experiences? One, you may stop posting altogether because you're shocked and that fear starts to set in. Or on the other side, you continue to move exactly how you did with no change. And I'm seeing where I wrote on my intentions and priorities for the month of October, the word consistently. You will continue to be consistent when you are already operating from a place of the manifestation being realized. We have three cards here. So we have the Two of Michael, which says, it will be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem, find a compromise. So you may be like going back and forth between whether or not what you're doing is working. This is your confirmation that it is working. You decide to continue. That is the decision, to continue on the path that you began. And then we have the Three of Gabriel, prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. And then we have number 15, decision, Archangel Jophiel, release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. You need to stand 10 toes down on the decisions you are making right now. Trust yourself. Trust the calling, the pull, the intuitive knowing that you feel. Trust the resonance. Follow your joy. Whatever it is that you're calling in, you know that it's a heart calling. It's a soul calling. This is a soul deep manifestation. You are fulfilling your soul purpose. I'm going to come over to get a Moonology card confirmation here. This is big. It is a major manifestation. Like, this is no small feat. I'm seeing the Nine of Michael on the bottom of the deck next to me, and it just says, these cards, maybe, okay, what's the bottom of it? It's time to take action. That's the only card I'm going to take from this, because there's two cards right here that I want to read to you. Honestly, we're going to take these three, and then I think I'm going to let y'all go right here. We have the Nine of Michael with, your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Prayer, meditation, turning inward, listening to that yet still voice. And we have 0, which is the Fool, leap of faith, Archangel Metatron. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. And then we have 18, the Moon, Archangel Haniel, the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. You already know the next step to take. And if you don't know in this moment, and honestly you do, because the next step could be as small as getting up to get a glass of water, going to take a nap, making yourself a snack. Just do that next divinely aligned step, whatever it is, because you never know. You might be divinely guided to walk outside and go, and that snack come from a convenience store that you haven't been to before, and you meet somebody in there that has a message for you, that has a gift for you, that has energy to share with you. You never know where the blessing will come from. And that is an energy that came out in yesterday's message, that it can come from any angle, it can come from any direction. Do not limit what you receive. Do not limit what you are able to connect with. Don't be rigid in the way the manifestation is allowed to show up, because you will miss opportunities trying to make something look a certain way when it was never meant to look that way in the first place. The human ego it loves being right, but it can only be right based on past experiences. But we are not looking at the past. The past does not dictate the future. The only thing that dictates the future is what you do right now. And you have the ability to make new decisions in every new now moment, to be a new you in every new now moment. You are new in every new now moment. 11:11 all the time, as I was saying that. The only way you stay the same is if you choose to. You can return to old paradigms of being, old ways of thinking, old ways of feeling, but in your mind. You can time travel back in your mind, but you can never feel better or worse than you feel right now. You can only feel what you feel in this moment. And that's either your presence in this moment, or you in your mind thinking about past experiences, or trying to predict future experiences. And if you're going to look into the future, focus on the results you desire. What did the card say? Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. When you look into the future, there should be no worry. There is nothing to worry about. Don't pray and worry 12:12 all the time, as I'm saying that. If you have faith, and that faith is projected out into the future. Excuse me. You have everything you need in this moment. Everything you need to know finds you at the perfect time. And I do feel called to share my full affirmation. I am divinely protected and all is well. I am fully supported in my ascension. My path upward is clear. I receive, spend, and save massive amounts of money, and that's just how it is. Everything I need to know finds me at the perfect time. Everything is new. Everything is different. Everything has changed for the better. I am limitless, and my life is full of ease. And so it is, and so shall it be. In grace and gratitude and harm to none. This game of life is already won. So mote it be, and so it is. Affirm that for yourself. And I saw 1, 2, 3, 4 on the time as I began that affirmation. And that is your confirmation that that is the truth. Feel that in your heart. Know that that is true. You are divinely protected and all is well. Period. You have everything you need the moment you need it. On that note, I am going to love and leave y'all here. This is a shorter message. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. There is a tip jar link in the description if you're interested in supporting the channel in that way. Tips are welcome and appreciated, but not required. And may whatever you give be returned to you tenfold. I'm wishing you an abundant ascension, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Peace.